Gabe Siglia. How are you today?
Great to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you, and thank you so much for joining me live from Dallas, Texas, to talk about a really important topic for my audience. So let's get started. Tell me about why it's important to support areas that were recently impacted by hurricanes. And I got to be honest with you. I did a little survey. People have a short memory, Gabe. If it doesn't happen to them, they have a short memory.
Yeah. Well, Val, great to chat with you. And I'm coming to you from beautiful Anna Maria Island, which is just across the water from downtown Bradenton here in southwestern Florida. Gorgeous part of the state. But yes, this was a very active hurricane season of 5 major storms, which is nearly a record as far as these large storms are concerned. And this particular area did see a 1-2 punch. We saw Helene roll in late September. We saw Milton roll in early October. So there was definitely a pretty active couple of storms here. There was some damage, obviously, to some of the structures here. And the biggest thing was the storm surge that drove a lot of the sand inland by a couple of blocks. I was here back in February. Love this part of the state. I'm back now, and what's the good news is that the rebound has been very quick and very effective. Most of the sand now has been brought back, has been sifted, has been cleaned, and it's back on the beaches. So all of the beaches are in fact back open here. And the travel dollar, Elder, a big part of this rebound process. You know, we come to a destination like this because we want to get something out of it, right? We want to enhance our lifestyle. We want to escape. We want to sort of nurture our own wanderlust. But at the end of the day, in a situation like this, where there's an area that is super desirable, is starting to rebound. Our ability to spend our dollars on the ground, that economic boost, the ability to be able to retain and create jobs here, it goes a long way. The most effective way to make sure that your investment becomes part of the rebound story is to spend that money directly with the businesses here, the vacation rental market here, which is very big, the locally owned galleries, restaurants, and shops, and that's happening here on a regular basis and having some pretty dramatic, positive, and pretty quick effects.
The Anna Maria Island there in Florida, are they ready for visitors and to their town and to their beaches?
Yeah, great question. And that's it. When I flew in a couple of days ago, that was my first question. And again, because I had that perspective from my visit earlier in the year, I can tell you that it does feel and look very much the way that it did back pre-hurricane season. You're still seeing daily cleanups because a lot of that storm surge, again, pushed sand into a couple of blocks inland, but most of that has been completed. And yes, all of the beaches here are in fact back open. They've been using a very innovative filtering process over the last couple of months. Many of the beaches here were unscathed by the storms. So they're taking sand from those beaches, filtering it, processing it, cleaning it, and then spreading it across some of the beaches. I may have seen some effects from the storm surge there. So now as you walk up and down Anna Maria Island, and this is a 7-mile stretch of a wonderful series of distinct, unique beaches here, they're all back open. And for folks who've been here before, that very popular and famous sort of sugary white sand, very soft sand, and very gentle surf, very much in effect and welcoming visitors as we speak.
I heard that Anna Maria Island is really, really charming. What about Bradenton? How have they fared?
Great question, Valda. Yeah, Bradenton, itself has fared quite well. Reopenings on a daily basis there when it comes to some of the restaurants, some of the galleries, museums, and shops there. There are reopenings happening daily with the goal that by Christmas Day, any business that would have been affected by the hurricanes and needed to shut down to refurbish, revamp, will in fact be back open. So we're seeing that happening in downtown Bradenton. You mentioned the charm of Anna Maria Island. This is an area that was established 175 years ago. So this is before the theme parks, before the high rises of South Beach. There's a kind of a quaintness, a coziness, a nostalgic old Florida charm about this area. No building on Anna Maria Island more than 3 stories high. No chain restaurants here. So everything's locally family owned. And that kind of charm makes it a very appealing destination for folks from all over the country. Certainly out of Dallas, American and Southwest both have nonstop flights into the little airport here, the Sarasota Bradenton Airport, which then puts you just about 30 minutes away from downtown Bradenton and the beautiful shores of Anna Maria Island.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, the quaintness of it. And before I let you go, tell me about Mainsail Beach Inn, because people always want a lovely place to stay.
Well, I'm coming to you from the top level, the third floor of Mainsail right now. This is mainly here on Anna Maria Island, a vacation rental market. So you've got an amazing amount of these great little boutique properties, very upscale but charming and approachable at the same time. Mainsail, it's my first visit here. I stayed at a place called The Mellow when I was here in February. Equally charming and direct beach access. I am right over the sand of Valder, so easy access to that beautiful beach. Walking distance or biking distance to some of the great shops in the north beach area or further down south on the island. So great location and just a great spot for families, for couples looking for a little romantic getaway, for a group of friends who just want to escape and have a good time for a couple of days. There's one hotel here on Anna Maria Island, the Waterline, which is a Marriott Autograph Collection property. That's great for families, multi-generational trips. But then again, Mainsail and a lot of these vacation rental properties here are just a perfect place to throw your shoes off, hit the sand, and enjoy the charm and beauty of Anna Maria Island.
Gabe, you're known as a travel expert. I say you vicariously take all your listeners there. Where can my audience go and get more information about Anna Maria Island? Because you made us want to go on vacation.
I hope to see you here, Valder. Go to BradentonGulfIslands.com. Great information on the ongoing recovery efforts there and some wonderful ideas to trip plan over the next couple of months. I should mention, Valder, in the winter months, daytime temps match the water temperature, mid to upper 70s, which is tough to beat.
Oh, my goodness. I'm there. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you so much for your great explanation. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Belle.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of The Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to youtube.com/Valder Beebe Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.